says, no, don't let him die. This is way too important. And then he kind of forces everybody to TP in. And when the fight goes bad, he'll definitely hear some angry players voicing concerns in the post-game discussion.
It's okay, Winter. It's safe. You can talk about MUFC now. Don't worry. This is a safe space. You don't need to.
Safe
you don't need
space.
to say. You can just say his name.
Don't lie to me. It's never safe when I'm around you.
Oh,
You're always
no,
recording everything I say. You're always keeping some audio evidence whenever I bring something up. Oh, you said this 2 years ago, just like my wife. You said this 3 years ago.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Come on now. You know my memory is not that good. I'd never remember anything like that.
Yeah, that's why you're recording it down.
Quick little sentry block in the Aurora Ancients camp by Boxy. So they're going to stop the Ancients from being sacked. He's actually started off with the Orb of Venom. This item got reworked. Yeah. And it got buffed even. It got cheaper.
25. Cool.
Viable starting item, as we can see only the hand and neck of Nisha getting ready to go. It's a very flattering camera angle. There, look at him. Yeah, look at those keys.
Hey, do you miss the days where the position 4 players all start with Oof?
Oof. No.
No?
No.
Running
really.
around, just right-clicking stuff. What's the premier hero that did that the most?
Hold on. Q.
Oh,
Might be in trouble here.
make leap.
The three.
Listen to
the
FNG.
3 versus
Learn leap
3.
level 1.
Take leap.
No
take
death.
leap. Oh, rooted.
No death.
Leaping up to the high ground. He's got more leap charge. He's got
Alright.
TPs. He
He heard the
He's
FNG
safe.
interview. He knows
That he did.
I cannot give up first blood. My team is gonna
Wait,
flame me. My
he's
team's
gonna have to
report
leap
me.
again.
Yeah, he has 3 charges. I mean, 2
Yes,
left.
That's true. All right, yeah, he's fine.
Are you happy trading your time for the bounty hunter's time?
Actually, I think
yes.
you are. I say yes. I mean, he got a lot of damage in though, but that's why you started with 2 stacks of tangos if you're Q. Yeah, well played.
Yep.
And now
well played.
Olive's gonna have to deal with this immediately.
Yeah, I swear. This is like the thing I hate the most. Dealing with a bounty hunter in lane, and you have to buy sentries and he kills your sentry. And then you're like thinking twice, do I use the sentry to deward the pull camp? And you have to face the menace of the invis bounty hunter in the lane, or do I place it on the lane?
Right. Or do you have to deal with your Captain Mushi yelling at you because you didn't get the deward, right?
Why? No. He always knows I'll buy the wards, you know. He doesn't say a thing.
Lord off.
He just has problems with the feeding, you know.
Right, of course, Winter, of course. Oh, goodness gracious.
I remember there was this one game, you know, he was playing Morphing, and one of our teammates playing CM, and they were playing against Mirana. Mirana was like under vision shooting an arrow, and he told him not to move, and the guy got so confused. He told him not to move, and the guy just listened to him, and he waveformed over to block the arrow.
That's a good story, actually. Boxy, it's kind of having to deal with his own illusions here a little bit. Oh, but you know, he backpacked his Orb of Venom because he saw Ollie coming with the disruption. Gamer move, and that's why he can stay on top of Ollie.
Gamer move indeed. I mean, that's why I enjoy watching Boxy a lot when I'm trying to understand more. How are you going to think as one of the best position 4 players, you know? What do you think in the game? What do you see? You know, I always feel like he sees things that most of the players don't see, and he does things that a lot of players won't even dream of doing and making it useful in the game.
Right. Yeah, I think that they made that harder to do, right? Because it used to be like a classic Shadow Demon. Well, Shadow Demon still is, I would say, to a larger degree now because of the changes that I'm about to mention, a counter to the Alchemist. But you used to be able to like toggle off your Radiant. You would like drop it into your backpack, and then they buffed it. They buffed Disruption, so you couldn't do that. So now it has to be preemptive. So that's why Boxy, he might die here, but he's gonna die without the Orb of Venom buff on his illusions. Just gets caught out there, honestly. Maybe, yeah, not expecting him to commit so hard for that kill on the Lotus, but first blood into the hands of the Shadow Demon. So Ollie,
I
off to a good start.
feel like when you're playing like against like Morphing or a hero like Medusa, they can use the Lotus Bell. It's a move I would do. You know, I would try my best to steal it away from them. I mean, those heroes just use the Lotus way too well.
Nisha has decided to put 2 points in Aether Remnant. Oh, hold on. Fights down bottom. Oh, cheeky TP out from Boxy. Jabs. He's pretty darn tanky, though. Wand Charge is now being utilized. Does not have the Timber Chain, so will be ran down as Boxy collects the kill there. Nicely done.
Yep, very nicely done there by Liquid. That's a very significant kill for the Luna. Now they're gonna get some time to farm and maybe get even one. I'm curious if he's gonna get up another point in Lucent Beam to actually just mess with the Timber's lane.
I'm laughing because 33 just doesn't care at all. Double Bracer, 3 GG branches. He's consumed his last Tango now, so is out of regen. Does need to be a bit cautious of these level 2 adaptive strikes hitting him, but I mean, he's just so tanky. Boxy, eager to find a courier, is going to instead have to wait a bit longer. Instead, it's Ali who kills the courier of 33. That's a little unlucky, but it did already deliver the wand, so no real big damage done. Did they take the second point in the Lucent Beams? Not yet. Hasn't committed for the point.
He's probably going to save like a skill point. Like if he needs to jungle, he's just going to get the glaze out. Second point.
He's taking the point. Yeah, he's committed. Ali coming through the gate, though, looking to try and turn this fight as Jab is eager to still fight with 6 stick charges. He's going to be able to continue fighting here, but now having to tank the tower. Oh, the aggro toggled on over, and Mickey collects the life of the Timber Saw. A very lopsided trade there for Aurora.
Yeah, but it's why you pick the Luna into the Timber, you know, like to get the extra points in Lucent to be able to stop the Timber from snowballing out of control in the lane. And Luna is he's gonna get his levels and quickly recover and
it's rune time, Winter.
Start to jungle. Yep. 6-minute time. Time to take the runes.
Boxy's only level 2, so things are not looking great for the experience Camper M. Hopefully he can pick up the Wisdom rune. I think he's going to be in for a really tough game if he's going to be unable to do that. Disruption used aggressively here to make sure Boxy can't follow up with the quick little stun, as the shield rune is actually going to end up being denied by Nisha. I didn't quite see what circumstance led him to deny the rune. Did you see that?
Nope, didn't really see it. Probably. Yeah, actually, why we actually killed him?
Yeah, right. Oh well, I'll check the replay later and see why. Oh, they might be able to find something here. Yeah, there's going to be the arrow setup that they were looking for. An easy kill there. Goes the way of Q. Boxy once again rotating around. We'll see what he can find. Oh, he's going to be going for the Wisdom. This is really important. Again, he's not gotten any experience in basically 90 seconds here. Do they have any detection? They have a dust.
They have.
Boxy will have clicked on him by now.
Oh, I think they saw him. Yeah, they saw him.
They've seen him. Yeah, they've seen him. The gig's up, and they've just got enough mana for the disruption as well to basically... Oh
my god. He's so good. He almost got it. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Well, unfortunately, he didn't, and...
you know, the fact that he actually made it close was amazing. 1v2. Guys, he's a gamer for sure.
I mean, look, he's a gamer, but he is also... Oh, he did get level 3 from at least his own bounty getting picked up, or the Wisdom, but he's thirsting for levels right now, this poor guy. I mean, he needs some experience. I'm starting to get a little bit worried for Boxy's game now. But at least he has boots. It's worse to be level 3, 8 minutes in, and not have boots. That's just
it just feels like one of the games I played recently where a Monkey King was running around killing couriers and dewarding.
Oh, oh, Boxy, yeah. Do they have detection? Yes, indeed they do. Jabs is here as well to collect his life. Does steal a little bit of gold before he goes. Wait, 33 is here. He actually has the primal split, but they're fighting underneath an Aurora ward. I'm not sure if this is going to really work out for them in the long run. Jabs does have the Timber Chain, but silenced up and killed by the split of 33. I'm sure Aurora, much like myself, were not expecting the first split to be used in your Ancients area from the top lane, as that is even a really nice void push there by 33. Good micro. Definitely earns himself that double kill for sure. But it's also allowed 23 to get the tower top.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
troublesome.
always difficult to stop Morphing. You know, Morphing is just the best laner. Like, out of all the carries, he can just sit in a lane, and it's very hard to push him out, and he can hit your tower. It's very hard to kill him. And 33 feels like there's no point for him to sit in a lane, because he can't even stop Morphing from taking his tower anyway, so it's better off using his time to at least help his team. Luna is still like farming really well. Level 7, 1 point in the glaives now with his Mask of Madness completed. I mean, this Aghanim Scepter is going to be crucial on the Void Spirit. He's not rushing it, he's getting the Manta first. So he has a way to dispel the silence from the puck.
I've got a question for you, Winter. Are you surprised to not see a single point in Dissemblate and the third point committed into Aether Remnant for Nisha's Void Spirit?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he feels like against puck it's not very useful, but yeah, definitely surprised. You know, I know people actually max it if you are jungling because it helps you push out waves faster.
Oh, nice arrow there. Oh no, they've caught Mickey, and I mean Jabs just makes very quick work of him. Insania completes his TP. He's going to be taken down by the illusions. No, it's actually Jabs' damage without Nisha. He doesn't have Dissemblate. He doesn't have Astral Steps. I mean, he just dies. 4 heroes.
6 charges, it's not even going to save him. Yeah, maybe if he had 1 point, he might have been able to live there. Buy enough time for the Astral Step to come up.
Yeah. Again, like I understand this is why you last pick the Void Spirit into the puck, right? It's because you take a point or two in the lane to punish pucks going for phase shift. Maybe if you're a gamer, you can catch them out of the Waning Rift or an Illusory Orb. Like it's doable, right? But usually I feel like I've not seen more than the 2 points in it. To be fair, it's been a long time since Void Spirit has really been quite a popular hero. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised to not see at least the value points in Dissemblate. Either way, Nisha knows best. We'll see how he continues to put his skill points and invest them.
Either way, they're not in a very good spot right now. I mean, Luna is the only one that has a good game. I mean, they're gonna have to try to use the Primal Spit, try to defend some of their areas, win some fights to get themselves back into the game.
And that's the good news is 33's game is doing, he's coming along just fine. He is going for that Radiance, so we'll need a little bit more space and time to continue farming up. But for now, Aurora are not so intent at stopping his farm. Instead, yeah, attention being focused onto the Luna, who catches an arrow right out of the disruption. Good damage there by Jabs as he collects another kill onto Mickey's Luna.
Yep, the power of the Shadow Demon setup for the Mirana arrow. It's very, very deadly.
Yep.
And 23, he's also a problem that you can't really deal with right now if you're Liquid. He's free farming, not much you can do.
Sorry, I just wanted to say it is 404 for Nisha on the Void Spirit, so completely ignoring Dissemblate up until I presume level 10, where you'll take the Aether Remnant damage, right? I assume, because you've maxed it. I mean, it's good damage here onto the puck. Good duration, Frostbite. You will be able to hide for a good amount of that. Coil committed, completely whiffed. Lornoff, he's going to break, try to break the ankles of Nisha here as he does not actually. Jaunt Nisha ready for that one. Puts him in the grave. Insania is going to be shut down here by a quick arrow out from Q. Thought he had that kill easily onto Ollie. Instead, that's going to be a howl. Well, he's howling at the moon there as he just gets some die. And Nisha, another Aether Remnant stolen by 23s. They pull themselves into each other like some sort of dance. Nisha running for his life, has no Astral Steps for another 18 seconds as Jabs crucially missing a Timber Chain here. Mickey, he's just casually farming right here. Will be interrupted as the Adaptive Strike and a second Timber Chain miss now from Jabs. 33 threatening with the Primal Split will eventually force Aurora to stop chase, but that was a little bit risky. A little bit scary.
Yeah, it was a big play by Nisha getting the kill on Laurenov there. Just he got caught out by the Max Aether Remnant. Didn't expect to die. I mean, that's why he did it. Insania, on the other hand, he's not going to be so fortunate here.
No, he is not.
Well, Boxy's going to get level 6, after all the hard work in the early game. Not getting XP, giving his team that XP.
Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, there's Jabs. No! Nisha! He dies!
He's mortal.
He is mortal. I mean, and he shuts me up. He finally took the point in Dissemblate, and he's like, see, it did nothing. Jab still killed me. Just too much damage around those trees. There was that opportunity earlier, remember in game 1 where Jabs contested the stack and stole it and almost turned and killed Nisha? This time it actually played out. Down bottom, Q being harassed by Boxy, assailed, who is of course just able to simply go invisible and walk away. 33's chugging along towards his Radiance, almost enough now for the Relic, but back down bottom is where Q is going to find himself probably stunned again. Ooh, good leap away. It managed to dodge the Aether Remnant. Instead, Jabs runs into it. Is going to be eager for this kill now on a Boxy. Arrow misses, and well, disruption just in case. They didn't really see how close he was to completing the TP. Pardon me, better safe than sorry. But Nisha, he is going to be opened up on. No coil, just the silence. Coil still this time it's going to connect. No way out of this one for Nisha as well. Actually, he does have a dissemblate, another Astral Step in a second, but Jabs is right on top of him. 2 kills on the monster kill streak. 9-3-3 on this Timbersaw Winter.
He's definitely running around like just killing whoever he sees, and every time they set up either with the disrupt arrow or the core, it's just gonna be a dead hero. And they're just waiting for this like item timings on like the Radiance, especially the Radiance and the Luna is gonna need Manta plus probably. I'm thinking whether you need BKB. I guess you're gonna need it. It's too much magic damage. You can't afford to just rush your butterfly this game. And you have to try to choose one of those timings to actually try to take a clash. I mean, right now, Aurora, they're just stronger. They have a lot more damage with their heroes at this point, spell damage.
Another arrow set up out from Disruption, another kill onto Insania. We did not see Nisha Astral Step in front of it. In fact, he Astral Steps onto the ward. I mean, it's good money. And at least it means that Insania does not die completely in vain, as it's the 6th death now on the Maiden. This combo proving to be particularly lethal for him. But good news for Liquid, it is coming soon. One of these key items online for 33 or just thereabouts, really. That's 30 gold away now from the Talisman of Evasion, as now Nisha's going to look to set up onto 23, who does manage to escape, pulled back by the Aether Remnant. 23 is going to actually turn into Nisha, so has a couple of fancy footworks here. It's Boxy who dies to Jabs elsewhere, but out of mana now is 23 Savage. He has teammates, and look at how many reinforcements they've brought. Now 23 still ends up getting taken down, as it's Mickey who has the Eclipse, but is silenced currently by the Mask of Madness. Doesn't really need it, actually. Continuing to really outfight here. Insania forced to cancel the freezing field to reposition as the Radiance online now for 33 mid-fight. But there's just no way out of this one for Insania. Lornoff with a double kill. They take down 23. They do get Luna involved, at least in a kill, but still kind of a costly trade at the end of the day, Winter.
I think it was an okay trade, They got Morphling. It was a pretty big kill, Look at the gold change, both of them actually got almost the same amount of gold trading 2 heroes for 1 hero. So I think if you're at Liquid, you're happy.
Well, the only reason I say it's a little bit tough, right, is because you do have... You lose 3 heroes across the map, right? You lose the Bounty, who is not involved. It's not a track kill. I mean, it's just hard, right? I don't want to.
You get what you can take right now.
Exactly. You're right.
It's hard.
You're right.
But what can you do? You're in a ditch right now. You have to find anything that can help you shovel yourself out. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Manta's done.
That's an item. Oh, Drum's done as well for Insania. That's going to give him some more survivability. Pretty nice value item for him here. But I think, on this ward, they've seen Mickey, who has committed the crime of stepping outside of his base against Team Aurora. And that... Oh, what was... Oh, he's got a ward up on the high ground. Oh, good read there. And honestly, just not in position was Ollie. Maybe he was just a bit further behind. But could have been. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And instead, it's Boxy who is just, applying tracks, living life, thriving as a bounty hunter.
Information is key right now for Liquid. So Boxy is giving them very, very good information.
Very good point. This opens up 33 to be able to farm extra aggressively on the other side of the map. He'll be joined by Insania and Nisha, who know it's relatively safe to farm around this area.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Q's gonna probably eat a track here. Yeah, indeed. Yep. But seems like the tier 2 Sour is going to be taken down. I don't think Liquid are in a position, yeah, they're not, where they can, you know, trade towers here, unfortunately. So it's just a tower acquiesced to the side of Aurora.
Yeah, they're gonna have to dodge.
Boxy's out here sniping couriers. He's trying.
They're gonna have to dodge for a very long time. It's gonna be up to Boxy to give them information to do that. It's very difficult for Liquid to fight head on out. Even with Primal Split, it's still very difficult.
Just laughing. Boxy's played around the ward here. He's just soaking experience from Morana farming the creeps.
Yeah, I mean, just detect a double
Ah, there it
agent
is.
right
That's
now.
a big one. He got the Manta. Or what was that? He got the Phylactery, pardon. Okay, wait, whoa, hold on. That's going to be an Eclipse level 2. No, level 1 with level 4 beams, though. And that's good enough. That's a 9-time streak fighter over to Mickey.
He distracted them. They went back for him and they split up.
And now, divided, conquered, 23 Savage completely alone. 33 proving the base mathematical concept that 33 is greater than 23 as he's going to be stunned up. The TP canceled on the Lucent Beam. Mickey, 2 kills in this fight. I think that's over 1,000 gold for him alone. It is.
And now on top of that, they're going to get a tower. So he went like 2,000 gold. I mean, this is just
look at that
what
fight.
Liquid needed.
Oh, wait, well, hold on. Mickey,
they were supposed to run in.
Mickey. Ooh. Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
That was what this didn't even disrupt him.
No, they kind of just hit him with an arrow. Yeah, arrow first, and then Rod of Atos into arrow, right? Waning Rift, nothing he could really do there. Okay, I mean, look, it's not the way you want it to end, you know, a very positive sequence of events. You definitely wanted to get that tower. Frustrating to leave it with 56 HP, but let's not forget about just that huge amount of gold injected right now into this carry. I mean, you've also, destroyed the phylactery of 23 Savage. So you've really disrupted Aurora's phenomenal early game here. Liquid definitely clawing themselves back into this game, despite not a great death there, unfortunately, from Mickey, but it happens.
Yeah, they just need to buy time until they get to the Aghanims. Timing on the Void. I think the Void Spirit's Aghanims is going to be able to help them win some fights.
That's a good point.
Aurora, in the meantime, they're going to try to push forward with their advantage, get Roche. It's not much Liquid can do to contest it now.
No. Liquid's team fight is going to be basically limited to whenever they have a primal split. For now, they just take this opportunity. Oh, this is nice. They get themselves the Crystal Clone. So,
I mean,
Aiden's got this one now.
It's not just the primal. They're going to need the Eclipse as well. They only managed to kill the Timber there because they had Eclipse. Yeah,
right.
And like you said, the Crystal Clone is up, so another way of disabling the enemy team. Or baiting the enemy team.
Baiting the enemy team. And like, who is it? Who taught us about this? That you can use it to farm.
Yeah, jungling's a jungling shot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that giving you ideas of how you're gonna play a CM in your next game?
No,
it's jungle.
I don't really like playing CM, honestly. Not my kind of hero.
Not fun. She's fun.
She's fun, but I don't know. I like playing other kind of supports. I don't know. She's fun. No heroes in Dota, I would say, are unfun to play, but it's just, you know, we all have our preferences. I won't be buying this shard because I won't be playing.
Do you empathize your opponents when you play techies? The old techies?
Dude, I have to say, the last time I played techies was a long time ago. It was old techies when he still had Suicide Squad, and he was just kind of unfun to play. New techies? Oh, I played him for like the first time in a couple of years, like 2 months ago. Oh god, that hero is so much fun now, honestly. I had some of the most fun playing Dota in a long time, just learning to play that guy. But it doesn't matter, because it's Liquid who need to make the plays happen, who need to start having some fun. And they're going to smoke up now, chasing after Boxy, who's almost at this orchid.
Decent position. Now, Luna's almost finishing her BKB. I mean, once she has the BKB, she's going to start having fun in the team fights. She can stand up there and just be their front line.
That's right. 33 already with the BOTs ready to go. He's got this Whisper of the Dread as well. So he's feeling pretty confident about the damage he's going to be able to output. Moonlight Shadow ends as Aurora swoop across the map. Don't find really much. We'll see how far and aggressive Liquid really want to play things. You know, they haven't really been playing on the enemy side of the map except to, you know, split push and farm. So yeah, going that deep to maybe try and find a kill is going to be, I think, a little bit hard for them considering, you know, the Aegis and everything on this Morphling.
I mean, they've been doing a good job defending their areas, you know. If you can't invade and control the enemy territory, at least defend your areas. I think the travels on the Brewmaster has allowed them to
they see 33.
kind of play the
He's
map.
underneath the ward, and they're going to start with the coil. They force a split, and, well, there's no Liquid heroes nearby to... Yeah, I mean, he's not going to die, but they can't necessarily turn this into a fight, which is just going to be a bit of a bummer for them, I think.
It's a lot of space for the other players to push out on the map, you know. I think it was actually nice for Liquid there. The information they got. They're pushing top, they're pushing mid.
Is it ever worth just tanking the death in a case like that if you're a brew? Or is your death timer just too long? You don't want to feed away that gold?
I mean, obviously if you can live, it's always going to be better. Because you're already giving your team, no matter what, whether you die or you live, you're already giving them information that somebody's here to kill you.
Okay.
So the best thing could happen is you give the information and you get out. So you don't even give them gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You waste their time.
Proxy's proving to be most annoying. It's a bit harder. They have really buffed sentries over the years. You know, the
Monkey King Bounty Hunter players on POS 4, you know. You talk about unfun to play against, this one of those things, you know.
he just tracked
Kills your
again and
career.
again,
You have to walk all the way back towards the tier 3 tower to
and he
pick up
trying
your
to
item.
join the smoke. So obviously that's pretty telegraphed. It's about as subtle as a firework at 3 a.m.
It might still work. It might still work.
Right? No.
Dire's top
Surely
tower is
not.
under attack.
He's got the Mighty
might still get
Mines,
the
but
coil.
he can't die to the Mighty Mines. Okay, Boxy's going to be the one to die. Oh, no, but the coil. They actually have found him. They need to continue to lock him down, though. Manta Style, Nisha, he's got plenty of
TP got
spells to play
cancelled.
with here. Oh, but he doesn't have a lot of mana. TP cancel. No way out of this one for him. That is most unfortunate.
Yeah, those 2 kills are absolutely huge, but at the same time, Luna pushed out like bot, and they were able to get mid out with the Brewmaster. Yeah, I was trying to say that the travels is like keeping the Brewmaster relevant in the game. You know, I kind of like it. Like he's pushing out all these waves that he wouldn't otherwise get to if he didn't have travels. And now he's going to a Hex of all items. He just feels like he needs it to deal with the Morphling. Okay, very, very interesting item build. Radiance into Hex. Radiance travels into Hex. It's definitely not the sequence that you think of normally when you're playing Brewmaster.
No, it really isn't. But you know, to Nisha's credit, I think normally you'd expect a mid laner like a Void to pick it up. But I think, you know, considering the game he's had, obviously he
I'll
needs
tell
a
you
BKB.
one thing, Richie. No universal hero wants to buy Hex.
That's true. Yeah.
They'll tell you, nope. I need Manta. I need Lincolns.
Brew's a universal hero.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't want to buy.
Radiant are
I mean the Void Spirit.
Yeah, I know. Brew also doesn't want to buy it. He wants to actually go for Manta. I'm surprised to see that change. But I think it's for the dispel. It's for the dispel.
He's like, his team is saying, we kind of need a catch on the Morphling. Then he says, sure, I'll get a Hex. Then 2 minutes later, but I am a universal hero.
Winter is right. I don't want to build a Scythe of Ice. That only gives me 1 stat.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Liquid, for the first time,
Fortified.
it feels like a while that they move as a unit quite aggressively on the enemy side of the map, playing off the strength of this freshly purchased Ag Scepter now for Nisha. It's a big item here, right? Even just alone against the Puck, who, by the way, you do not want to fight Lauren off right now. He's got a DD rune and an Arcane in the bottle, so you can have double runes. He only has the 1 dispel, right? He only has the Yule Scepter. Now, he does have the Cayenne and Sange, so
yeah, he has the Singe, so he should be quite difficult to kill.
has
It's still problematic, though, is the point I mean to make. But you're right.
Dude,
Sanj
the-
did get a huge buff.
The
You're right.
fact that he still has the fairy trinket,
Tower
man.
is under attack.
At 28 minutes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He didn't get the luck of the draw of getting the Whisper of the Drake.
No, he's got his tier 3 token coming to him now, and he never chose a tier 2 token. He just literally
So-
never even sent the courier.
What do you want? What do you
As a
want?
puck?
Tower is under
Right now?
No. Yeah.
Maybe ceremonial robes, I think, is always pretty good. Probably he's looking for what's the one? Nemesis curse, I bet. Oh, all right, I mean cast range, sure. That's always good.
I mean, Quiver? Did you get Quiver?
Oh, Quiver's good.
Psychic.
Nah,
Psychic.
yeah, he got psychic though. We'll never know what choices he had. That information is just deleted.
Well, we're always free to speculate.
That's true. Because the Twitch chat loves it when we speculate. Smile.
Yeah, why did he choose the craggy code? Why?
is under
Why? Tell me why. Why did Artur choose the craggy code? Okay, Yule Scepter. Used aggressively. Boxy still underneath the Sentry Ward. Will be finished off by the full Kondo adaptive strike now as they look and actually see Mickey, who is very speedy with that drums buff courtesy of Insania.
Drum solo.
God.
Dire's top
Zero's
tower
already
Liquid
really
is still doing a
fast.
really good job, like farming across the map. You know, you see Nisha is
Agreed.
always in enemy territory, trying to get whatever he can, cutting base whenever he can, and 33 with his boost of travel, just farming far away. I think it's amazing that the lead is still 6k at 30 minutes. You know, given how the game started.
I agree, especially because, like, just speaking frankly, your bounty pick has not worked out. You know, it's not like you've been getting.
on the contrary, I think it actually worked out. It kind
I
of
mean,
helped
look,
them.
it's-
Okay, fine. Okay, I get what you mean, you know. But
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, he's still useful in this game.
Yeah, he's still useful, but also he could be playing Riki and just walking around and doing a lot of the same things. You know, it's not like he's been doing
Fine,
bounty. Okay, but
fine.
anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He has been doing well. I agree. He's been having impact. There's no need. Oh my God, jabs, just kind of doing
Yes,
a bit of
BKB.
casual deforestation.
He doesn't care. He has BKB, sir.
Wait, yeah, but so does 23 here actually. So that might be a little bit more problematic. Arrow sailing up to the Twin Gate does not find anything. It's
Alright.
liquid.
It's gonna be
They
huge.
look to fortify underneath the ward. Jabs eager to try and sneak around here as he'll scout for Roche. No one hit by that chakram, so he knows that's not going on. Q, he might be the one to break the smoke. Is Nisha ready to jump on in? He's ready to use this Ag Scepter. He's got the Mantis out. He's got the Solar Crest buff, but he doesn't find anyone there as he goes fishing with the Aether Remnant. Patience from both teams here as Liquid. They know this is still kind of a hard game, but one where they've got a very good shot, especially with his 20 talent. Okay, they just got kind of baited, I think, there on the illusion of the brew. Arrow does actually catch 33. They might try and burst him, but no, he's just so tanky. Immediately gets off the primal split as now Jabs, even with his BKB active, they're all kind of dying here on this little tiny bridge. Puck able to jaunt and then get away, but is silenced up once. Nisha does not have another silence, however, as he goes and retreats with the dissimulate. They have gotten on top of Ollie, taking him out of the fight to
He has
save
buyback.
at least, but he does have buyback. And Boxy, oh, the mini stun, that actually might be enough. Taunted up the Yule Scepter. 23 here to tank, here to try and get his puck out of a hard situation as he actually needs to back up pretty shortly. No, he wants to go on in. He thinks he can beat Mickey, and he's right. Just needs a little bit and gets the vision. The stolen Lucent Beam collects on the kill as Ollie does buy back. Eventually, Nisha
they
diving
got the
into the
puck.
tower, takes down that puck, but it's 23 Savage who is tearing through this fight. Finds his second kill here already, is completely ignoring Nisha, does have those catch issues. Oh my God, Insania nearly killed off by the Adaptive Strike Conda, and there it is. 3 kills for 23 Savage. They get the puck, they force a buyback. Not a bad fight from Liquid, but Aurora still proving that this Morphling has got some might behind it.
Yeah, he went in like fearlessly to try and save the puck. And he kind of got the puck out of the initial engagement, and he was able to actually just use his morph into the Luna and just won them the fight. You know, he's just demonstrated why he's one of the best morphing players in the business. He knew his limits, he knew exactly what he needed to do, and just kind of almost single-handedly just won them the fight.
Looked amazing. Credit to Nisha as well for doing a phenomenal job in that game, honestly. In that fight. Nearly getting that puck early on. But, you know, you're right, honestly. This Sanj buff is huge for a hero like this in this kind of a game. I definitely underestimated that. What was it, a 4% buff or a 3% buff?
5. So it was
5, or even bigger.
25% increase.
It's really shocking that they would buff it that much. I guess no one was really buying the item.
I mean, that was what happened to Mage Slayer, right? 20 to 25, and then the item became busted.
I agree, but the point I'm going to make is we've seen this, in fact, with status resist itself. Don't you remember when they gave like 40%, 25% status resist to Satanic, and people were still buying it for as much as they nerfed it until they removed it? Remember that? Where like the Valve experimented with, oh, strength gives you status resist, and then they gave it to like Satanic and stuff. It was a while ago. But
now you have the SNY Satanic build against Axe.
And then you just would be called for like half a second.
1 second. No, half a second? Yeah. Really? I thought it was 1.
I mean, I don't know. It was
Something
not
like
a long time. I've had longer calls with my ex, and I'll just say I'll leave it at that. Nisha. It's got BKB ready to go now after that fight. And the 20 talent, so the Astral Step recharge time is going to be huge for him.
Yeah, I mean, starting to scale a lot, like the Void Spirit and the Brewmaster, thanks to their Manta style on Universal Heroes. Now, Octarine Core is going to be the next item for Brewmaster.
Makes sense.
Making sure that you can always push out lanes with your Manta, with your Radiance. Just keep the game going.
And again, you know, Liquid still lose the major objective after that fight, but I don't want to say they completely lost the fight, because the net worth lead has closed even after that final engagement.
It's insane that it's still so little, the net worth lead. It's crazy. It just shows
hold on. Q's under a ward. Okay.
All the plebs like
you word from him.
This is how you
but
play.
He can't leap away. Q, another leap. Actually, they just barely miss on that resonant pulse somehow. That allows Q to live. That was really, really unlucky for Nisha.
Yeah, I mean, Aurora, they were not ready there. They only had 3 heroes. Liquid realizes they're trying to capitalize on that, having the numbers advantage, but just couldn't get a kill.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, I feel like the longer the game goes, right, Liquid's dragging the game, but late game is still gonna be difficult against the Shadow Demon Morphling. I mean, you're always gonna be under pressure in the team fights to target the SD before he gets disruption on either the Luna or his illusion, and then it's going to be very difficult to deal with in a team fight.
It's a bit of harass here on Anisha, maybe trying to force him to pop the BKB. Maybe we'll have to here, actually, with Jabs making the jump in. Yeah, good patience there by Anisha, but eventually really no choice for him but to expend that 9-second charge. Fortunately for him, you know, this Aegis is going to expire in, well, the next 2 minutes. So still does give Aurora, what, about, well, a good amount of time, actually. This Lorinoff, actually, with the Octarine Core, has very little downtime on this coil. So there's a good amount of time where there won't be a BKB on this Void Spirit. You'll have a coil, and this Void Spirit will not have the BKB. So, and an Aegis on Morphling. I think I said Void Spirit BKB twice. Having some small problems with these Brewmaster illusions, though. 23 unable to clear them fast enough before they killed the wave. So that is going to, you know, be another tool here for Liquid to continue kind of... what's the right term for this? What would you call this playstyle, Winter?
Top tower is under attack.
You know, of Boxy, you know, giving vision, of 33,
Rat.
just sending illusions down the lanes. Rat, okay,
Dota.
fair enough. Rat Dota.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I mean, it's kind of like
top tower has fallen.
a very smart way to play the given situation. Right? I'm not like saying it in a bad way, you know. It's just how you have to play the game given the situation.
I agree, and I want to make that clear. I think they're playing,
and not everyone can actually keep the lead that little. You know, like it takes a very well organized team to be able to handle this situation.
Very true.
Credit to Boxy, he's been giving them. Like, he looks like he's doing nothing in the game, right? 1-8-4, but he's actually doing so much in the game.
I agree, and he's
like
actually still
around,
managed to find farm.
Placing the ops deep wards, killing some couriers, you know, delaying the opponent, giving them vision.
Oh, wait, but the Moonlight Shadow. I'm going to try and maybe turn this into a bit of a fight. 3, eager to stand up on the high ground here. He's tanky, as is Mickey. He's got his own Conda. And, in fact, this Enchanted Quiver. I don't know how much damage these Lucent Beams are doing with both online. Let's see if I can take a look real quick. Oh, well, he's not going to use it, of course. He's just Mask of Madness, but I'm eager to see. Oh, well, we've missed our chance, because now he's got the ninja gear. Still, lots of damage dealt, to be sure. But careful here, careful here. They have caught the Gondar. You shall not pass, Gondar, because he's going to be killed near the bridge. Oh, and a Blink Dagger just purchased by Ollie. So that's going to enable him to stand a lot further back. Sometimes not the best solution.
Gonna allow him to just focus on doing his one job. Like, I think he just wants to create illusions of the Luna in the team fights. And he wants to avoid the Bounty Hunter and the Brewmaster finding him.
Mm-hmm. That'd be ideal. Or the Void to, the same extent. The Void who, again, has been farming Ultimate Orb right after the rework, much more expensive, but he's closing in now on the Lincoln Sphere. I wonder if he's going to buy out for it. I suspect he might, especially as we do draw closer to this next Roche fight, which is going to be fairly decisive this game, isn't it?
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean the Lincolns on the Void Spirit is going to mean that he can kind of play in the team fights more freely. He doesn't have to worry about the Shadow Demon disrupting into Arrow as much. But at the same time, if you get caught by either the coil or some random arrow landing on you, you're just gonna die very easily. The Morphing just deals too much damage with the Timber. Timber has Hex.
Yep. Okay, that's a scary item. That also leaves him without buyback. It's kind of scary here. Liquid, they're playing around a ward that Boxy has here on the Ancient Cliffs. See if that actually comes into play here shortly. As Jabs is going to go ahead and blink on in. He's going to eat that track, but he's actually fairly long. 23.
It's daytime.
Nowhere nearby.
Aurora should move now. Daytime against the Luna. I mean, you don't want to fight nighttime against Luna.
That's a good point.
Yeah, they're waiting for any like huge items. I feel like they pretty much have everything they need. I mean, sure you can wait for the. The Mystic
25
Parasma. The Parasma.
25 on. Yeah, Parasma Puck. That's basically online. And then you're going to hit 25 on 23. And that's, I think, pretty good too. Oh, wait, hold on. Jabs? No, just fine. Continuing to farm. So is Mickey, who, again, does not have buyback. Very few buybacks in the game. Lorinoff does and Boxy does, but I suspect Lorinoff's about to buy out here for that Mystic Staff. To complete Parasma. So again, this is feeling pretty tense, honestly. For what felt like perhaps the beginning of, a retelling of Game 1. Liquid, to their credit, and you've been saying it all game, have been doing a phenomenal job of keeping themselves very much in this game. I think the issue that they'll find is
they still have a very good shot at winning again. I feel like one wrong move in the team fight, this Luna can actually just decimate the whole team of Aurora.
Especially, at the base, not to mention the base, right? You really only need one fight as Liquid to really just equalize here and almost get mechas, it feels like, against these kinds of Lunas.
Satanic with the shard. She's going to be a very huge force to be reckoned with in the team fights. If you can't get a good disruption on the illusions or Luna, then I feel like the Luna can have a very high potential of doing a lot in the team fights.
Aurora? Are they going to really force this fight right underneath their own or on an enemy ward? Jabs is just going to go in immediately with the Hex, trying to find him. The arrow actually connecting onto Boxy, allowing Lorinoff to blink in, secures the kill. Mickey unleashing now with the Eclipse. Damage is good, but actually not that good on the 23 with the BKB. Does not have enough damage. Nisha fighting mano a mano versus Lorinoff, who I think has got a haste rune, so he's just outmaneuver him here. Missed on the coil, though. That didn't help. Not with that haste rune, but Jabs, a second scythe of ice, this time on a Mickey, and the arrow not even needed. The self-disrupt there as Nisha kind of being kited out here. Ollie still alive. Nisha attempting to escape, is going to be able to get that kill, at least onto the Shadow Demon, but at the cost of his own life as Lorinoff blinks on top of him, takes him down 33. His split has ended, managing to rout some of these supports, but only momentarily as he comes back down for the Yule Scepter, landing on an arrow. Most uncomfortable landing for him, an uncomfortable fight for Liquid to have taken. And so much aggression out from Jabs, who just blinks in to start that whole thing off. It's a team wipe, Winter. That was a buyback out from Boxy.
I mean, the Morphling actually did so much in the team fight, 8k damage, and the Puck with 6k, both of them just basically did the majority of all the team fight there. Like, Timber just went in, gave the team the vision. Once they see everything, Morphling just decided to just run in with the perfect initiation. And that was it, you know, like the Luna cannot actually fight. We saw the one-on-one there. The Luna was like, no, there's no way the Luna actually fights the Morphling. There's no way.
Just no damage. I mean, least of all, I mean, with Scotty and now with the Sage, we'll take another look at, I mean, just the insane part of this. I thought for sure Jabs was going to get blown up immediately, but
yeah, it was such a good move by him.
That damage.
Ran in, opened the vision, Luna pops BKB, Eclipse, and Morphling just went in and just, wait, I'm not afraid of you. Like, he's in the middle of 3 heroes and he's like not even dying.
Oh. And that waveform attacks targets, really dealing with the Brewlings there, made that fight really hard. And again, I'm just impressed because this entire fight, as you can see, Liquid's got a ward up this entire time. That's why Nisha feels so confident to make this last little play, but it just does not work out. And as we see in the live, the base being cracked open as there's going to be a freezing field. All right. Sometimes a little bit of confidence can lead to your downfall.
Crystal Clone.
Crystal Clone. Actually, Crystal Clone. Wait, 23? What? What are you doing here, 23? They actually almost saw him on that courier.
It was like the Mirana was trying to tell the enemy team the Morphling's hiding there by shooting the arrow there.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what that was about.
Look here, guys. Look here.
When you've been teammates for that long, you know? Oh, oops. Oh, sorry, boss. I didn't know. All right, 23. We'll take down this Tormentor very easily. Everyone has shard, so it's just a bit of money. Everyone has shard in the game, in fact. Not one shard is missing. They're all here.
Yeah, but who has the best one? Morphling?
Ollie's is pretty good.
Yeah, sure. Cleanse.
Yeah. I don't know. The Morphling's one is also really good. That's true. Yeah, maybe the Morph. But it's a boring answer. 20 seconds until the puck is going to respawn. Has buyback is what I meant to say. As Insania. Ooh, gets himself Scythe. Do they have detection here? Ooh, yes, they do, but it's a little bit slow. So Insania is actually able to get away. 23 hops the Satanic to full heal, but from behind actually is where Ollie's running into a bit of trouble. He does actually have that self-dispel. The cleanse, demonic cleanse, so he gets himself out of that one as Q chasing after Boxy. Q, who is kind of kicking his ass. What the heck? What did this Morana have for breakfast? 179 base damage? And Dagon, excuse me?
17k net worth against an 8k net worth bounty hunter. It's not a fair
you know what?
fight, Richie.
You know what? That's fair. That is... Yeah,
Bounty is punching above his weight class, you know?
And
Pick
23
on somebody
jabs.
your own size.
They're just running it down mid. Wait, they know that's a dieback. They have the detection here onto Insania. No, not quite. Lots of damage. He does manage to escape with the help of the Glimmer Cape. 25 talent taken now for Nisha. He's going to make the jump on in. However, Jabs quick on the BKB is going to be able to ignore that Aether Remnant. Nisha does conserve his. Has this Astral Step crit talent at 25 as well. So he's packing quite the punch now. As Lornoff has learned his lesson, takes a step back. Nisha making the jump on in, as so is will 23 Savage, but he actually gets hit by the Scythe device. He still has that Aegis, however, 33. He's going to be able to pop the Primal Split, really committing here onto the first life, and he actually gets, no. Okay, I thought he was going to be able to Satanic heal that off. That means he has no Satanic or no Manta Style here, but he does have a BKB, doesn't get it off in time though, but has full strength Morph, does get the BKB off, turning, fighting now, and joined by Jabs as they're on top of Mickey, and Mickey's dead, a minute and a half, that might just be it. Nisha though, he's picked up the Divine Rapier, it's on the deck, but it's not an active Divine Rapier because it's Mickey's. No enemy picked it up, so it's not doing him any good, but at least it's out of the hands of this Morphling. It might help them get this kill onto Jabs, not quite. But Aurora pushing now the last lane of Barracks. 2 heroes dead on the side of Liquid. Aurora, so far this tournament, they've always chosen patience, and once again patience prevails as they will back off the high ground. So we'll give Liquid one more fight. Nice job by Nisha recovering that Divine right away. When did that get in his inventory?
Yeah, it was a last-ditch effort to try to turn the game around. I mean, it was a good attempt there. I think they needed more damage. He realized they couldn't kill the Morphling in the last fight, so he just wanted to all in on the Rapier.
I mean, to be fair, got him on the first life, but just too much on the second. Now you can see 6 auto attacks, 2,000 damage there onto the Morphling. The Conda doing 600, and then the Glaives dishing out 1,500 of their own. So significant amounts of damage here, but now there's an amplified damage rune on top of the Morphling. Nisha, he does have that Glimmer Cape, is able to get off at least the Dissemblate, but these barracks, no luck for them. They're going to be focused and taken down. That is now Megas here for the side of Aurora. Let's see what they want to do now. 12 seconds until the Luna respawns. They once again will choose to be patient. It will give Liquid at least one more fight, but Aurora do not want to put themselves in a position to throw away what could be a very, very valuable game for them here, as currently sitting at 4-1, could rise to 5-1 after 3 of their series.
Yeah, what a performance by Aurora. I think nobody expected them to do this well, you know, in the beginning of the group stage. Definitely, you know, like showing everyone, don't forget, you know, how well we did last year in the beginning. I mean, there was a couple
That's true. That's so true. And then they showed up to land and they kind of bombed. That's so true. No, but then they had that revitalization as well, right, at Riyadh Masters. They did so well there. Didn't they get like top 6, top 4? Am I crazy?
I remember the game where 23 stood up.
Yes, we don't talk about that one though, which is why we are complimenting the patience, Winter. 33, hold on. He's got his Scythe of Vice. It's a hard jump here onto the Morphling, very tanky as well. But of course, when you're muted, you won't be able to actually attribute shift. So the shard doesn't help you there. Another smoke play here from Liquid. Mega's starting to come into the base. As Aurora just playing it ever so patiently. 23 keeping the headset on, his seat belt in his gaming chair for sure.
Yeah, learned it the hard way, you know. It ain't over until it's over.
It's true. I mean, it's very true. 50 minutes in here, Aurora will not mind to take their time here. Dream Coil, Pierce's spell. Immunity, we have second Chakram, a couple of 25s right now taken. The Waveform CDR talent. Luna about to hit 25 as well. If she can maybe get this Lucent Eclipse mini stun talent, that might be something if you can extend the fight through the BKB, but...
Yeah, by the way, Morphling has Aghanims, so he can actually literally make another Luna right now. It's the old ultimate.
Okay, wait, hold on. They're going to make the jump. No, just poking, just prodding. At least that's until Jabs decides to make the jump in. No, they sight the fake 23. They got the illusion. That's a big tool out of service now here for Liquid, who might still look to try and find the right engagement, but that's a big Dream Coil. And no, the Scythe, they've just blown up Mickey again. No chance to use the Divine Rapier. It's on the deck. 23 Savage does not manage to pick it up. Not sure who has it quite yet, but either way, Boxy's going to go down, and Sanya running back into the base. This game might all be over. It's on the puck, actually. Hold on. Maybe if Nisha can actually catch him. Insania interrupted in that Priest Field kill off immediately. Does not have a buyback either. Only 33 has the buyback, and he doesn't have a primal split. He's TPing. He was TPing. And that's until 23 jumps in. But the game is over. The Ancient explodes. Aurora. They get a